It's kind of like, okay. Hello, everybody. Can we turn the TV off? Can we turn the TV off, Darren? Can you turn the TV off? The remote right next to you. Yeah, off. Because it's like distracting. Okay, cool. Well, hey y'all. I'm so excited to be here because I've been wanting to talk to y'all for the longest time. Can you turn these lights on too? Thank you. Thank you, hubby. Okay, I've been wanting to talk to y'all for like the longest time, and it's been so long, but I didn't intend for it to be this long, so I apologize. But today, I want to talk to y'all about something that I have been going through and that I'm coming to the realization of, and maybe this can help you. Listen, we cannot do it all. Like, it should really be obvious. It really, really should be. But I found and I realized that one of my most fatal flaws when it comes to being a business owner, and especially this new season of like entrepreneurship for me, it's Q1. It's going to be my first full year of being a business owner, like being running a business online full time. I just quit my job back in August. So there's a lot of different transitions. Like I'm still learning how to manage my time, still learning how to manage my business, how to manage my household. We're in a new home. Turn this fan, Mama, can you turn the fan off? Vanna, turn the fan off. Right now. Turn the fan off. Let me take the phone. Turn off the fan. Just turn it off, please. It's cold. Turn the fan off, please. Okay. Be right back, y'all. Hold on. The fan, just the fan. Turn the light back on, please. So, learning a lot of different things in this new season. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to talk about this because y'all, it is a journey, but it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. What's up, Stevie? I can always count on Stevie to be here and to comment. So what's up, Stevie? How you doing? My brother. Okay. Y'all see we got some shelves put up over here. Vanna, turn the lights on. Just the lights, please. Yay. It's so cool now that I can tell her to go do stuff like, thank you, baby. You so smart. Okay, so there's a couple of things I wanted to talk with you about specifically today. And this is the whole concept of like feeling like you have to do it all, whether it be in your home, whether it be at work, whether it be wherever, and asking for help. So I have an issue, I've realized. Now I have an issue with like asking for help. And that even includes like paying people to help me, right? So let me explain this. So normally, so let me just tell you a story. So I'm getting getting recognized for being a YouTube marketing, right? And finally, like I was working so hard. It felt like for so long to be known for something other than what I used to, like what I kind of built this channel off of, which was like health and fitness. And it's no shade to health and fitness or that industry. Still got love for it. I still go to the gym. I still work out. I still advocate for living a healthy lifestyle. But I just didn't want to be known for that anymore. So I feel like I've been working so hard to not be known for that anymore. And then I'm finally being recognized for being like a digital marketer, for being YouTube marketing, for knowing how to like help people with like their YouTube channels and all that, right? And also for like YouTube ads. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries about YouTube ads. And I've been taking on new YouTube ad clients, which is great, right? It's great. I'm not mad at it, but it's a lot of different steps, okay? Like the whole process is a lot. And I was fighting this whole idea of like becoming an agency for like the longest time, like really starting like my own YouTube ads agency. I think I'd be the only Black woman owned, ads agency with a YouTube ads agency, right? Because I was like, I don't want to do an agency. It's too much work. Like I'm trying to like not be that involved, like not that it's too much work. I'm not afraid of work. I was just thinking too many moving pieces because there's different elements to running ads, right? But y'all, the fact that like now I am working, I have built a little team, y'all. And now we're still in the preliminary stages. We're still testing. Like they're still proving their worth. Okay. But I feel like I'm just seeing things from a whole different perspective because it hit me like, I think it was a couple days ago because I was super stressed. I wasn't able to do the things that I like to do. Like I love to create. I love content creation. I love to create new programs. I love to help people create new programs. I love to help people create their content. That's what I do for my clients, for my coaching clients. And I was just like, yo, the fact that I'm stressing over this particular situation over here means that I can't do the things that I actually really love to do and the things that I'm best at, which is creating. Like even with when it comes on the ad side, like creating the ad scripts. I always like when I work with my husband, I'm like helping him with his videos and like telling him like how to the concept of like the whole video, right? But I don't know. But like then I don't know why I'll be fighting stuff. I got sidetracked. And let me tell you about this L that I took the past couple weeks. Okay. So I literally just sent the email out today and all that kind of stuff. So yes, Stevie, it's definitely not easy. And I'm learning. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't realize that I had such a problem. like I don't know. I've been I think as I was like side hustling on my job, I was always doing the job and doing my business, right? And of course, the business was never like super profitable because I'm like doing the job and the business and I didn't have any help. It was just me. And I'm the one who helps. I'm one of the people on my husband's staff. Like I help him with his business, right? Like I'm literally, hey, Miss Delight, I'm literally on payroll, right? So for ads and marketing and all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm that, and I'm just like, so it hit me like, why are you trying to do all this yourself when you are other people? Like I'm a part of other people's team. You know what I'm saying? And it hit me like, girl, get you a team. And I've been fighting it for so long. Like I don't know, even like lady, listen, y'all, we can talk about the whole business situation, but it's like the whole, you know, the saying that goes, how you do one thing is how you do everything. That's that's true. So the things that I procrastinated on before, I procrastinate on now. The reasons are the same. If there's like a little bit of like I need to figure something out or I'm a little bit confused about something, I'm gonna procrastinate on that. Now, who's not gonna accept that are clients who are paying you. Okay. And I don't blame them because I don't accept it when I'm working with people either. I'm like, where my stuff at? So I had to be like, girl, get it together. Like, you're not playing no more. Like, you need to make money. And even though like we already have a profitable business, I look at that as like pretty much like I know y'all gonna be like, girl, why? But I look at it as like my husband's business. Like I want to have my own business. I really do. And it's our money, it's our business or whatever. But like my husband started it. That's what I'll say. He started that business. So I want to run my own profitable business, right? Like I want to start my own profitable business. So I know I can do it. Like I know it's inside of me. I know too much. And I want to help other people start profitable businesses, right? So in order to do that, I need to run a profitable business, right? So, so and stay profitable, you know. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm like, okay. I'm not just going to use the fact that, like, yes, I ran ads for my husband and we were doing really well, like, and all that kind of stuff. Like, yes, that's great. That is an accomplishment. It happened. But also, I'm going to build my own, right? And I have to do this in my own way because I can't work the same as him. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. Like, I would like to get pregnant again this year so I can give this girl a sister or a brother, sibling, whatever. You know, I would like to do that. So I'm like, I can't do all the things that I want to do if I'm running around here. I'm always stressed out and I don't want to create a business around like my goal with having a business is to be able to do what I want when I want, you know? And I don't mean like everything that I want to do, I'm going to do it. But you know what I'm saying? Like I want to have the option. Like it was to create options for myself, for my family. It wasn't to create more stress and it wasn't to create a job that I don't like. You know, because I worked a job I don't like for 12 years. I don't want to do that again ever in my life. I never want to again feel like beholden to a job because they're paying me or a client because they're paying me. I don't want to do that. Neither should you. And I was thinking, like, so where I'm at right now, I'm in a season of setting up better systems in my business because I have certain things on automation, but I'm like building out a team so that will come with new systems to create, right, between us and our workflow. And then what I also need to do is because I can't just focus on business, like I don't have that. That's not my life. So I need to also create better systems in my business. I mean, in my household, right? So working on that. My laundry right now is piled up. Not ashamed to admit the junk looks crazy. I got hella laundry just piled up. It's literally, I put it all in bags and separated it. So I finally called the laundry people or text the laundry people today. But I was once again trying to do it all by myself. I was like, no, I can get to this. I'm a handle it. Like I'm gonna get to it. And every day I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna handle it. Never handle it. And then it just piles up more and more and more. Now Savannah's laundry's piled up. I'm buying her new clothes because I'm like, you ain't got no clean ones. So the laundry folks is coming tomorrow. Okay, which is good. Praise God. And um, especially so I did create a better system as far as like the whole cooking situation because my husband don't cook. And I'm not about to sit here and expect him to cook because it's just not something that he does. He has no desire to do it. He doesn't want to do it. I'm tired of trying to fight and be like, oh my God, you need to cook. It's like, bruh, there's certain things that he probably want me to do that I'm not gonna do either. So let me just accept the fact that this Negro is not gonna cook. He might cook breakfast, but he's not gonna make like a meal, at night. Like he's not gonna cook like a dinner, he will juice for us, but like so I'm like, okay, that's fine. Cause we could do the DoorDash thing. We could do that. But who wants to eat takeout every night, right? Like I want my family to eat a nice home cooked meal. You just take pride in a home cooked meal. That's all I'm saying, right? At least I do. But I don't always want to have to do it. I don't always want to have to cook it. I don't always want to have to I don't always want to have to fall. See, Stevie got me talking about laundry. I don't always want to have to clean the kitchen, right? It's the cleaning part, the cooking and cleaning in the same night. I can't stand it. It annoys me so much. But so let me tell you. So what I've been doing, that's been working for me, is ordering HelloFresh. So one, this keeps me out of the grocery store because I don't have to go to the grocery store because I already have HelloFresh. It's all pre-portions, it's everything. So not sponsored. I don't have a sponsor, but HelloFresh. You can use Green Chef, Blue Apron, whatever else is out there like them, whatever. But using this service, the food is delivered to my door. I don't have to go out and find the ingredients and look up recipes. Yo, having HelloFresh these past few months has helped me to realize that I was spending so much time stressing about recipes and stressing about what to cook. And then I always was feeling like I keep making the same things. They're getting bored. They're getting tired of the same meals, right? Now, they're eating the meals. They were eating them before, but it wasn't as much excitement. And if I'm going to put my all into it, if I'm going to be cooking, I need a little bit more gracious. I need a little bit more gratitude. That's what it is. I am a words of affirmation. That's my love language. So, and it has not changed. Like I value words of affirmation. So if I'm not getting that, I am very like, did you like it? Like, I'm like, did you like the food? Like, do you like it? Like my husband would think that like, especially when I cooked that whole Thanksgiving meal. So I cooked Thanksgiving meal and Christmas dinner this year, right? First time. Y'all, they think that my husband and his brother think that just them eating the food is them showing like, oh, we liked it. And I'm like, no, because y'all eat anything for real, for real. So like, I need to hear it. I'm that kind of person. That's what I am. Okay. I don't know if anybody else out there can relate to me, but that's how I am. So this HelloFresh has been really helping us because one, it makes me cook. And two, it helps me to cook more frequently without having to worry about like, okay, what are we going to eat tonight? Because I was so tired of that, y'all. But I also really wanted my family to have a home cooked meal. So this is what I've been doing. This is what's helping. So yeah. And what is Stevie's need a brain challenge? I cannot do no more challenges. I'm sorry. It's too many. It's too many. I really need to sit down and focus. I'm in a challenge right now. I was in a challenge this week. And I'm just like, it's day 4 and I was like, I'm not really focused on that either right now. Like I have other things to do in my own business. I don't have time for this. I'm taking calls all day. Like, I'm like, it's too much. So no, Stevie, like it's too many clothes leaving the dryer. Like, because I will wash clothes and then I will leave them in the I will leave them in the hampers. So they just get wrinkled and all that kind of stuff. I don't do I cannot. They stay in the baskets for like weeks. And it's so bad. I'm sorry. I'm not the most domestic type. That he know who he married. I am not the most domestic type, y'all. So them clothes, they be sitting there forever if I do them or if the laundry people do them. They give them back to us. They're all folded and everything. I don't put them things away for like weeks. Like I will pick my clothes out of the bags and keep it moving. My husband, he'll like put away his clothes and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm like, I ain't got time. What I need to do is to learn to do is start to break stuff down and be like, okay, if I just take an hour a day or a half hour, 20 minutes a day, maybe, but I don't do that right now. I'm an all nothing kind of person. So it's like I'm either going in or I'm like, I'm out. Like I'm in or I'm out, right? So what I'm realizing in this season is that I can't do it all. And I should not have to. Like, why do we have to do it all? Why are we trying to be spouses, partners, whatever you are, and or find a spouse, why are we doing that? Plus holding a job down or growing a business like I am and taking care of kids and making sure that we are good, that our bodies are healthy, that we're fat. Like, why are we doing all the things, right? There's only but so much we can do. So what I had to do was I had to sit down with myself. And I made a tough decision this week, right, to cancel something that I was going to do in my business. So I was offering a start your YouTube channel challenge. And I was just like, this is stressing me out. It is stressing me out. I ain't got it. I do not have it in me to do this right now as I'm trying to also handle my ads clients and grow. It's all about me. Like and grow my business and build a team, and then I'm trying to coach. I have my other coaching clients, right? Then I'm trying to add on more clients in this challenge. Like, what am I doing? And I'm like, it's just me. This makes no sense. Like, I have people who help me with graphics and stuff like that, but as far as like the heavy lifting, the day to day, that is me. And that's a lot to do, right? I was slipping. There was a couple times like my husband called me slipping. He was like, "Did you change this?" I said, "No, I didn't do that." He was like, "Why is somebody getting this email?" I don't know, but I really didn't know because I didn't do something. Like I ain't hit the little button. So there was something that, and it's just like when you start messing stuff up and messing stuff up that you know that you can do pretty much like effortlessly, it's time to get some help. It's time to get some it's time to get some help, y'all. That's all I gotta say. I'm just all about getting help. So now I'm in the process. I'm like, yo, there are people out here who make bank literally just managing, just managing people, right? Just managing teams of people, right? They make bank. They make so much money just doing that. Like bringing a team together, having them work to achieve a common goal, and they are the face or they are the funder, the investor, whatever, and they just make bank doing that. And for me, the way that I'm seeing this now is that like when it comes to like my YouTube ads, I can create a boutique agency. It doesn't have to look like these big ad agencies out here charging like all this money, to run people's ads and all that kind of stuff. Like it could look like, no, me, a few people holding it down, doing things. Spencer James, TV. Spencer James, you talking about old boy from the show? You a mess. You're a mess. Who else is watching? Anybody out here? Anybody out here besides Stevie? Is Stevie watching? Because I miss y'all on live. I've been wanting to come live for so long. Oh, and another thing, I have plans, y'all. I have plans in my business and with my YouTube channel. So what I'm thinking of doing, y'all can tell me what you think about this. I am thinking of starting a whole new channel because I feel like, thank you, Scanson Rants. It's 9 people in here. I mean, Stevie, you the one commented, so I just had to ask, but I appreciate it. Keep the chat going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of starting a whole new channel, and it's gonna be about the same thing, like the same premise of what I'm talking about now. Motherhood, marriage, marketing, right? Like that's what I'm about, right? I want to share my journey, but I want to do it at a more like I say better level, I guess. Like I want to do this in like a more impactful way. And I really, really want everyone who is a subscriber to that channel and who tunes into that channel to really be like someone who's actually here for marriage, motherhood, or marketing. Like those messages that I want to talk about, that I talk about every day. And I want to do fun stuff. I want to do lives like this. I want to kick back with some wine, a drink, have like a little series like that. I want to do interviews so I can interview other business owners, other people in the space who could also bring you some valuable information about just life, personal development, motherhood, marriage, marketing, all that kind of stuff. Um, I want to what else did I want to do with that channel? I want to also have a book. Oh, hi, Misa Cherie, I want to restart my book club. So there's like things I really want to do. And I was just thinking, I was telling myself, like, there's no way if you're trying to do all these things and do it all and act like you can't get no help nowhere, then you're not going to find any help anywhere. Then, like, I'm just going to cut all of that off. Like, I'm not going to. What's wrong, baby? You okay? Are you okay? Yeah, so cute. Then I'm gonna just like I'm just not gonna be able to do it. And I really, really want to do this. And I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I've been so hesitant to say because I'm just always at capacity. And I'm like, I don't want to be at capacity all the time. Like I'm always like either running Savannah somewhere, or I'm trying to be a good wife, or I'm trying to like start this business and run this business and handle my clients. And then I'm just like, yo, you could do this so much better if you just got some help. Nobody does things alone. Like I was just thinking, when you think about all these TV shows, like what we love, Insecure, right? Insecure. Issa Rae had to get a team to help her, right? Same thing with any business. Like all these people out here, they are not doing anything by themselves. The people that I admire the most, they all have teams, and they all have teams for a reason. Beyonce, I mean, come on. She does not do it alone, and she cannot do it alone, right? And she should not do it alone. Neither should you. Neither should me. Neither should I. Sorry. So what I'm doing is I had to sit down and prioritize the things that only I can do and compare with the things that I'm doing, right? Because it was just too much. I was looking at, what can you only do? Like, what can I only handle? Only I can be a mother. Like, only I can mother Savannah, right? I'm the only one, right? Only I can be a wife to Darren. Nobody else will do that ever. Okay. It's like, no, but like only I can do those jobs. So everything else is pretty much optional, right? Only I can, it's certain relationships that only I can fulfill that role, right? And in my business, it's like, okay, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to keep doing? It is not getting in the weeds of the ads and managing and optimizing. It's not that. It's not that, right? So I was like, okay, what do I really enjoy doing? I love coaching. I love coaching. It's so fun to me and it's so fulfilling to me. So I can keep doing that, right? What do I want to do? I want to start a podcast too. I want to start a podcast, but it's not going to be, I'm not going to go crazy because I feel like I'm adding on more things to my plate again. But listen, I want to start a podcast. I have all the equipment. There's no reason why I cannot start this, right? I have everything that I need. And I also want to do it to where it's like a live podcast. So like we're streaming live. I want to do it like in that format. So we can stream the podcast and it's fun and we can like, do interviews and stuff like that. So I want to do that. That's the kind of format that I'm thinking about, or at least putting the episodes like on YouTube, because I think that everybody should have a YouTube channel anyway. And also the fact that majority of people, if you've noticed, when they're starting podcasts these days, they are also simultaneously putting them on, the platform on YouTube as well, because it makes more sense. It's just like, why would you not? It's like not doing double work. You're just right here. I need a video editor. I need a podcast editor, right? Okay, I got my graphics people. I'm getting my ads team together. So it's like, okay. And I'm not used to this, y'all, because as I'm sitting here, I'm like, whoa, I am not stressing about doing keyword research. and I'm onboarding new clients, but I'm just like, I'm not stressing about onboarding because I have help. And I realized that I don't really know what it's like I don't want to say stressed, like I'm like, oh, I'm going crazy. But like the past few months, I've been feeling like there's always something that I need to be doing. And I'm not sure if that needs to be a real, like I'm not sure if that needs to be something that we feel all the time. Can anybody else relate? Like nobody does. Yeah, yes, I know that's right. Being too busy, yes. But not being busy all the time. I'm trying to do this with grace and ease. I'm trying to step into my feminine, okay, and still get the bag and help the household and hold it down over here and decorate my office space and create a happy well help to create a happy home. But yeah, it's a lot because even I was sitting here today like, oh, there's not that much stuff on my to-do list. And then I started thinking like, oh shit, I gotta do this, I need to do this, I need to call this person, I need to email this person, I need to send this guy this information. So it's just I be like that now. I just feel like I mean, no, you're right. No, that's true, CB. Like I be thankful. Like I always give thanks for like the things that I have to do and the things that I'm able to do. Aw, hey girl, hey, wow, honey. Thanks for stopping in. Huh? You got a doll? What's that? Yeah, a princess doll. Yeah, she's a princess. So yeah, there's just like things that what was I? See, I got thrown off. But then I just was feeling like I don't know if that should be something that we feel all the time. Like I was feeling very unsettled in my spirit. Like I can't just chill. Even when I'm laying down to go to sleep, I'm like, shit, there's so much more to do. I'm waking up and I'm like, I'm thankful I woke up, but I'm also like, okay, I'm gonna do my morning routine. But then I know I gotta get down to work. But then I know I can't get right into work because I have a daughter and she has to get ready for school. And I got to get her ready for school. Or I got to help my husband get her ready for school. And it's going to be a little fight because she fights me every day. So there's going to be that. Or she has to go to speech a couple days a week, right? It's just different things, right? I got to do her hair. And she always be turning and twisting her head and doing all this stuff when I'm trying to do her hair. So it's all this stuff, right? Or like something else that I got to do in the morning, or I have appointments like, hello, we have to keep this up. We have to keep this up. Okay? I got to get my hair done. I got to get a facial. I got to do the things, right? Um yeah. Stevie, that's the whole point of this live. I am getting it together and I am so proud of myself for doing this also on the finance side because now I'm making more money. I'm able to like, well, not able, but we've been reading this book in the morning meetup called Profit First. I don't know if any of you have any of you guys read this book before? I started to try to read this book. I don't know how long ago. I tried to read the book, right? And it didn't really stick with me, partly probably because I was reading it alone. Also, because I was in my job and it was just like one paycheck. It wasn't like it was I get paid twice a month. You know, it was like regular, right? You want Starbucks? You ain't no Starbucks right now. Yes. No, salad. Oh, salad. Yeah, I'll make you some salad. I'll make some cabbage too. So I read this book, right? And I'm actually listening to the audio version because it's easier for me to just get through it. And then I'm also like in the book for certain things that I need to like look at. And they have the website. Yes, they have an audio book and they have the website where like his website, Mike McAllowitz, he's actually some people when they do their audiobooks, they're kind of trash, like they're boring. This guy is not boring, which is also why I really like it because I can get through it. I can listen to this during my workouts and I don't feel like I need music. It's like it's good. And also because like I feel like I'm retaining more of the information now and I can apply it. It's on YouTube. That's what's up. It's not that new. It's probably been out for like I don't know how many years now it's been out, but it's really good. So basically the whole premise of Profit First is to profit first, to take 2014, to take your profit first, right? Whenever you get paid. So you're not just like paying yourself at the end of what's left over after all your expenses and taxes and whatever else you got going on. It's like, no, we take our cut first. We take our profit first and we decide accordingly. And there's like these 5 other accounts. So I'm also opening up my profit first accounts right now. So it's like you need like 5 accounts or something like that. But they don't have to be business accounts. It could be like regular accounts. So I'm getting my finances in order. So I feel more organized with that. And I'm also realizing that having your finances in order and being organized with them, it gives me peace. Like it gives me a lot of peace, right? Like I know my expenses. I know I have my, my profit loss. Like I have all that. I have my system, my accounting system. We just filed our taxes because they're due like next week or what day is it? Yeah, they're due next week. So, we getting it together, but it's also a process. And these are things that I want to share more about on my channel, which is why I really want to start a new channel. I haven't done it yet. I'm thinking about it because I realized that most of the people on here were really only here, not only, but like we're really here from my past life when I used to just talk only about health and fitness, which is fine. The content, I'll keep it on YouTube. They're still valuable. People still use it. Like even my clients, she's still like, one of my clients, she always tells me how she does like my workout videos. And I think it's the cutest thing because I'm like, yo, those videos are like years old, but she still does them like to this day. So, but now I just don't want to talk about that. I want to have a channel where it's like a nice space. Come one, come all, not come all, but for my peoples who want to talk about this stuff. I want to talk about business. You want to talk about, oh, that's something else I want to do. So I don't know if y'all know, but this is why I'm discussing this because I feel like if you want to start a business, you need to, especially women, we need to create a business around our lifestyle and not the other way around. And I feel like I was almost slipping into that, creating a lifestyle around my business. And that's just, it doesn't do anything but leave you overwhelmed and burnt out and stressed and exhausted and resentful. And I don't want to be any of those things, especially when I envision myself when I wanted to quit my job for so long and be this powerful leader and business owner and be online. And it's just like, girl, what are you doing? Like you're doing too much. That's what you're doing. Right. So create in that sense, creating this business around my life, I was thinking like, okay, what are some things that I know I can stay consistent with? You know, I know I can stay consistent with YouTube. I've done it before in the past, and I have more time now. I'm making more time now, so I've proven to myself. And it's also like, what type of formats can I be consistent with? I can be consistent with live streams. Me and pre-recorded videos, not so much right now. Okay, give me some time. But the lives, I can totally do. And I actually enjoy them because they're fun. I don't know, they're fun to me. And what else? And so basically, I have to be talking about things that I really enjoy talking about, that I talk about every single day with my besties, and that's stuff like this. And it's also, drum roll, please. So I will be doing commentary on some of my favorite shows, primarily the Housewives. Now, listen, I know. I'm a Housewives junkie. I don't watch all the franchises because I just can't. Like, I like specific ones. And I'll be wanting to talk about the shows, not the gossip and the other stuff that happens outside of the show. But I would like to talk about like the actual shows. So that's something else I want to do on this new channel where I'm just creating this whole new space around like just being, you know, being a boss in our own lives, right? Motherhood, marriage, marketing, all that. Like that's my whole thing, right? So I want to talk about all those kind of things, but I also want to have fun and I want to have some wine discussions, maybe some coffee chats. I don't know, lunch and learns. Who knows? I don't know. Sky's the limit. But I have my creative juices are just flowing all up in my head and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be the future. But I can't do any of that until I get some of this other work up off of my plate. So that's also why I wanted to do this live today because I just was feeling like they need to hear this. If anybody's out there trying to do all these things by themselves, stop it immediately. Go get help. There is somebody out here to help you for everything now. We have the internet. We can connect with people all over the world to help us, to assist us with whatever we need assistance with. Believe it or not, I'm sure whatever you need help with, somebody out there can help you with it, and it will not cost you as much as you think it's going to cost you. Okay. At the same time, I'm like, at this point, I'm willing to pay. What do you want to charge me? Because I'm willing to pay what that is, because I have paid other people so much money to, or what in my mind, so much money to do things for me. And they either haven't been that good, or it's been something that in hindsight, I realized I didn't really need. I really needed to be investing that money elsewhere. And now I feel like I have a better idea of where I need to invest the money. And you can only have this type of clarity when you're able to sit down with yourself and just and talk to yourself basically, and sit down and actually think. And if we're always running around, we're always chasing behind our kids, we're always bringing them places, we're always taking care of our spouses, our husbands, whatever. It's like, when do we have time to sit down with ourselves and just think, right? Last night, I just laid on my beanbag in the dark in this room over there and that beanbag over there. And I was just like, this is so nice. This is so nice. It was like a nice decompression in the morning. I didn't wake up early yesterday. I woke up early today and the day before that. Every day for me is, but like I woke up at like 5 on, was it Tuesday? And it was just so nice. I love a good slow morning. I love when I can just think and have clarity. And that's when all this was coming to me. Like, girl, you're doing too much. You need to stop, because you should not be feeling like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, feeling like, oh my God, you have to do all the things at the same time. Like, that is not cute. It is not necessary. It is not how you are going to grow a business. Okay. It's in no way sustainable for any any length of time. It's definitely not good for your health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. It's not good for any of that. And now that I've literally taken some things off my plate, only took me a couple days. I feel so much lighter. Like, I feel so much lighter, so much lighter, y'all. Like, inside, outside, so much lighter. So I want to encourage you, if you're out there and you're someone who just feels like you just be going and going and going, you just on a hamster wheel. Listen, get off that wheel, take a step back, and really, really reassess what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. Like, what is driving you to do it? For me, I was sitting here and I had to sit there with myself, like, why do you feel the need to do it all? It's because, one, I realized that I really don't, maybe I'm really not as trusting with people as I thought I am, or as I hope I was hoping I really am. Maybe I'm not as trusting with people, right? But at the same time, you gotta trust people if you want them to help you, right? So, like, and it's helped me to give them like smaller tasks to do first, so I can see, how they work, and like just their energy, like how eager they are to work and stuff like that. And so that's helping. Also realizing that, listen, if someone that doesn't help you, it's not going to get done, or it's going to take you so much longer. Literally, I wrote my own sales page, my own copy, my own emails. I set up all the systems in my back end for this challenge that I'm supposed to be having next week, and I just canceled it. I was like, I'm not even gonna do this. I'm not doing this. It's too much. Now I did all that. Now I need to promote it and show up and promote and promote. And I'm like, for what? First of all, I'm getting paid way more money than the challenge was going to pay me to do the other parts of my business. So why am I putting in so much effort? Like, I just sit down, like, why are you doing this? One, it was because people told me that they wanted this, right? But it didn't really make sense for me. It didn't make any sense for me where I'm at in my business right now to try to do some challenge. That's not what Jelisa needs to be doing. Okay. So I realized that the hard way. I refunded people their money. I did. I was like, I'm sorry, this is not going to happen. But here is a free resource that you can have to help you start your YouTube channel. It's got everything that you need. Be encouraged. Reach out to me on DM if you need any help. Like, I did all that, but I was like, this is not going to happen because I'm not going to show up very well, like, at all for this. And that's the cost of, like, sure. That's the cost of just always running and never having time to sit and think with yourself. That's the cost, is like, you just end up doing stuff that you don't even need to be doing. Or you end up driving 25 minutes to an appointment that's actually the next day, which I also did this week. Okay. And it's just, I think it just leads to just unfocused work and a lot of busy work at the same time. And then it's because, like, you can't really think clearly, like, you're not really focused. So I felt like my mind wasn't very focused, or I would always be feeling like when I am focused on something, something else is not getting done. And it just can't be good for stress levels. It just cannot. So yeah, I did that. And that's a nice little lesson that I learned, because I feel like I just kind of took my eyes off of things in my business that I needed to be working on that would have yielded better results. And I got sidetracked with that whole challenge situation. And I didn't even have to do that. Like, I didn't have to do that at all. So, lesson learned there. Um, but yeah, y'all, yeah, that's just some things I'm learning, from that nice little L that I took. But an L is also a lesson. It's a lesson. It's a lesson, y'all. It's a lesson. So I appreciate it. And I can talk about it with y'all so y'all don't make the same mistakes. And I also realized that part of my coaching genius lies in sharing. Huh? Yes, tomorrow. And sharing the lessons that I'm learning and the L's that I'm taking in real time because, child. So, and being just transparent with y'all and letting you know where I'm at and why I haven't been as present on this channel. Because I just been feeling like I'm just always doing something and there's always something that needs to be done. And then I can't do the things that I actually really, really want to do, like show up for videos and be the creative that I am. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'll be working on the rest of this quarter. Excuse me. Prayerfully, I'll be able to have a solid team by, this time next month. I have a solid team. So I'm able to like really just do more, working less, and I can show up here fully. I can start that new channel. I'll invite you all to it. And yeah, grace and ease. Grace and ease. Okay, grace and ease. That is what I'm telling myself. Grace and ease, y'all. Like, and I even looked up this statistic. I didn't even talk about this, but like this said that 74% of women said they were very or somewhat stressed from work, right? And that's compared to 61% of men. And they were saying in the article, I think this was on Forbes Times. No, one of those other articles. I don't know. One of those other main sites, whatever. But it was reputable. It was reputable, right? And it says mothers are 23% more likely to experience burnout. And that's because of not only the work that we do outside of the home, but also what we're expected to do inside of the home. And at the same time, I'm finding a rhythm from work, I'm finding a rhythm from doing my own work and being very proud of the work that I do, with also being very proud of the work that I do in the home for my family, you know, in my home, right? And finding that work is very meaningful. So I'm also in a season of that and realizing just realizing the value in that work as well, as opposed to just the work that makes money. So that's been something that I was struggling with and I'm going to embrace because I am, I am a mom. I signed up for this. I'm a wife. I expect my husband to do certain things. So I also need to hold myself to a higher standard when it comes to certain things in the home. That your girl's been slipping on. So I ain't gonna lie. So, and also because I just know how I am when I feel like. You wanna make a salad? Okay, baby. When I feel more in control and everything, and my daughter's telling me we want to go make a salad, stressed out, I'll listen to the song, but I don't smoke. I can't do it, Stevie. You'll be good. What sound like a bunch of courses for college? Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any questions before I go? Because I'm about to leave and go cook this HelloFresh meal. Tonight, we're going to be having warm butter shrimp rolls with fries. They have you like the fries, like you make them yourself. They're like cut up like potatoes or whatever. So they just have you make the potatoes or put them in the seasoning. And then the shrimp. I made the same meal the other night, but they actually sent us 2 meals this week, 2 boxes this week, because the first box it came opened, but it like the stuff inside wasn't. They come in bags. Like everything comes in like this bag. It's sealed. It wasn't open. The meat wasn't open, but it was just like the actual box itself had the tape had opened. So this is a new one. So I'm just using the new box right now. And so I just made this the other night. I'm about to make it again because it was really good. Like, and I did not eat that much today. I probably ate too many carbs today compared to the energy that I put out. But I did work out this morning. Okay. I am gonna have me a little glass of wine while I cook, but it's all good because that's what helps me to get through. I'm gonna finish watching The Real Housewives of Miami reunion special. So I'm gonna watch that. If y'all haven't watched Real Housewives of Miami on Peacock, you need to watch it because it was so good. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And respond to my girl's voice text. And yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. If nobody else had any questions, I'm gonna go now. I will see y'all again. I will see y'all soon. And thank you through you to spread your positivity. Yes, that's what I mean. But I mean, I am still flesh. Okay. I'm still of the flesh. And I was struggling. I was struggling to really be excited every single day about the work that I was doing. But that's a very good point that Brandon makes. So I don't know if you guys can see the chat, but Brandon said, keeping God first before it helps take all the stress away. He works through you to spread your positivity to help others. Blessings. Thank you for that, Brandon. However, I needed more, not more than God, but I needed something tangible. I believe that God was telling me, like, girl, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, girl. Get it together. Get it together. Um, no, Stevie, it was not good stress. It was not good stress. Today's the first day that this week at least, that I felt real like, whew, like, okay, like you could do this, girl. You can do this. You are equipped and you can handle this. Whew, like if God was speaking to me, I was not hearing him. Here. What's that? I don't need that. Oh, that's mommy. Okay. No, put that back. Please put it back. Please put it back. It's a struggle to keep this place clean. So anyway, y'all. That is squeeze. Yes, but put that back. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go because she is getting restless. She is like, Mom, you don't make my salad like right now. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. Mommy. Yes.